What's the difference between doing a triceps extension with your palm facing the ceiling versus doing a triceps extension with your palm facing the floor? All of the triceps attach to this bone called the olecranon, which means that they don't attach to the forearm or move the forearm. What this means is that whether we do the triceps extension like this or like this, it doesn't make a difference. But there are two reasons that it may feel better or different in some way. The first reason is that when people turn their palm up to the ceiling, they often also rotate their arm out to the side externally. When they rotate their palm down toward the floor, they often also rotate their shoulder internally. So if rotation of the forearm affects shoulder position inward and outward, that will affect muscle recruitment at the shoulder. In general, palms down triceps extension where your arm rotates inward will recruit more of the single joint heads, the lateral and the medial head. And then doing something more palm up or neutral and in external rotation will recruit more of the long head as a relative proportion. Now, reason number two relates to the bony anatomy of the forearm. If you turn your palm to the ceiling, these bones are parallel. But if you turn your palm to the floor, these bones overlap. So what this means is that a lot of times when people turn their palm toward their face, they actually have more room to bend the elbow, and occasionally this can feel better for people's elbow and forearms. And sometimes when they turn their palm down, they actually have less room to bend the elbow because this bone is closer to this bone, and as a consequence, you may not be able to bend the elbow as much, and you may actually get some kind of joint discomfort doing so. So my advice would be to simply find the forearm position that feels best for you. If that does happen to be the palm toward the ceiling position, simply wrap the D handle around your wrist rather than holding it in your hand so that your forearm doesn't limit the motion.